Defenders episode 2. This series seems to have a problem with pacing. Most of the second episode felt like it was going very slowly and not a lot was happening. That being said, it didn't stay that way. We finally got more of the moments that I think people are waiting for on a certain level. The series is moving more slowly and deliberately than I thought it would, but it's starting to pick up the pace and starting to gain momentum, and I have more faith now that it's going to be more what people want it to be than what the first episode made it look like it was going to be. It's hard to talk around specific things that happened, but I was significantly more satisfied with moments in this episode and the ending of this episode than I was with the first one, really. I thought it was significantly better than the first one, but it was also only really significantly better than the first one because of individual moments. Like I said, most of the episode was really slow and I don't know, it wasn't great. It wasn't until about halfway, 3/4 of the way through the episode, when we start to get some of the things. We start to get more character interactions. We start to get more plot progression. We start to learn more about how this is going to play out and more about what's going to happen. And I just hope that, again, I hope they're pacing it right. I hope, because it's only, like I've said before, it's only 8 episodes. And that's a terrifying proposition, because you're afraid, it's like, well, what if they waste? If it's a bigger deal when they waste part of an episode, or when part of an episode isn't good, when there are fewer episodes, logically. So just one of those things where I really hope that it's going where I think it's going and where everyone wants it to go. But the acting, I didn't notice as many problems with the dialogue, and maybe that was just because I felt more, buoyed by the good moments, and maybe it was because, honestly, towards like the beginning of the episode, or a little bit into the episode, I wasn't like tuning out, but I was kind of like, yeah, more exposition, all the stuff. But hopefully it's found its stride now. Hopefully it's got better, and I think that when the main characters start to interact with each other, it'll be a better series. I think they'll elevate each other to a certain extent. I think seeing Danny Rand interact with, the others will be better than people generally think seeing him interact with, people in his universes. Seeing him interact with, you gotta set up Danny Rand and Luke Cage, gotta do Heroes for Hire, it's gotta be a thing, right? I guess it doesn't have to be a thing, but it's gotta be a thing, I'm not gonna lie, half of me expected, the end of either Luke Cage or Iron Fist to be, them setting up Heroes for Hire. That would have been awesome, but I understand why they didn't do that yet, or why they might not do that, so. But it'll be interesting to see those relationships develop, and I hope it ends up being as good as we all think it can be. And it's starting to show the potential that it has. So that's pretty much it. I mean, really, a lot of the episode wasn't great, but momentum picked up. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully episode 3 will build even more.